header. It will actually be for days 29 and 30. And I don't generally like to do two in one, but it could not be helped. I spent day 29 cooking, and it was very uh, challenging that particular day. I had actually started cooking when I got home on Friday, which was day 28, and I said, okay, if I start cooking, then on Saturday it'll go relatively quickly, and um, I'll be able to get everything I want done. And when I woke up on Saturday, which is day 29, that was the most lowest energy I had ever felt. Sorry, that was the most lowest energy that I had ever felt in a long, long time. I um, had no energy at all, and I tried my best to push through, and I was really disinterested. I was feeling really kind of down. I was not feeling well. Day 29, which is a really difficult day physically for me to get through all my cooking. It was so much that I had to enlist the help of my brother to help me, and to help me just portion out the food and to put it in the Tupperwares and stuff when I finally got done enough to where I had a good amount of food um, to portion out. I couldn't do it. I physically was so exhausted that day from the morning, and um, there's a space that I use to cook my food, which is the dining room table, and I do that because the counters and stuff in the kitchen are too high. So I generally just lay out newspaper on the dining room table, and I lay out all my things, and I start cooking. And I guess someone had made something on the dining room table, and there was flour all over a part of the table. Um, and that really kind of turned me off because uh, I'm the only non fully able bodied person in my house. And for and if my food gets cross contaminated with anything that has flour or wheat in it, it's really not good for me. And I don't really depend on anyone to cook any of my meals because I am that terrified of things being in there they're not supposed to. So for someone to use the space and not clean it up after themselves was really, it really made me upset. I can't go into the kitchen and use that space. So the only space left to me is the dining room table. And that is just really made me upset. And already I wasn't feeling well, and I didn't feel like cooking that day. On top of that, because of that situation, so I toughed it out. I just, made sure I stayed clear of the other side of the table, and I laid out some newspaper on top of it to try to keep cross contamination at bay, and made sure to wipe down all my things extra, as a precaution. So I mentioned it to my brother, and I guess maybe that's why he was more willing to help me at the end to portion out my food, because I guess he felt kind of bad for that happening. So that was day 29. There wasn't very much thinking going on. It was a real big struggle for me not to be upset and not to get down because I started feeling my disabledness in both my food and my physical body, and it was very disheartening that particular day. So that was day 29. Day 30, which was yesterday, Sunday, I woke up better. I didn't feel as tired like I usually, like I felt on Saturday. And I was supposed to go out with a friend, but something told me that maybe she wasn't gonna be up for going out. So I continued on with the rest of the cooking. I did my desserts yesterday, which is only two. It was a peach crisp and a kind of like a sweet potato wordish type situation, but it's gluten free. So I was doing that, and she texted me. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been sick, and I took some NyQuil and so on, and um, I can be there in an hour. If that's okay." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So she came over, and we spent a good time talking and stuff. And my table was a mess, and things are kind of messy, but um, having her company there really helped to right my wrong feelingness, I guess, or how down I felt the day before because of the whole cooking thing and my low energy and so on. And we actually talked a little bit about the 100-day reality challenge. So maybe she's watching my videos and figuring out what's going on. So if you are, welcome, welcome. And so those were days 29 and day 30. I've been really, like I said, low energy, really thinking about some things more this morning, which is Monday. And I did read some more through Louise Hay's book. I'm not sure if I want to put it on this video or just make a whole separate video for day 31. So, but I guess I'll put a little bit. I realize why money is such an issue with me, and it's because I feel there's a part of me that feels that I shouldn't have it. There's a part of me that makes sure that whatever money I do get, I spend it. Whether it seems like it's a smart thing that I'm spending it on, like paying forwards or paying up my mortgage, or maybe the light bill, putting the extra in there so that way it'll help me out later on, and those things are good. But my first inclination whenever I get any sum of money is to budget it and spend it within an inch of its life. And that can be a good or a bad thing. And I think I use it as a bad thing because I wind up doing things and putting myself in certain situations with money where I don't have it and I need it. And there's no one around to be able to help me out. And I'm in a situation like that right now where my instinct was to help this particular person. So I used money that I did not really have to help them. And now at the end of the week, I'm going to need money, and I don't know what I'm going to do or what's going to happen. And I do that with money because I want people to give me attention. And that was a really difficult thing for me to really come face to face with this morning as I was reading Louise Hay's book. Was that the reason why sometimes I spend money or I overspend is so people can look at me and say, "Oh wow, look what she's doing, or look what she has," and to give me attention. And I seek that attention because the only way I was able to really elicit a response from my mom was when I did something that she did not expect. Whether that was walking longer than she expected, or washing dishes, because she was told by the doctors that, we wouldn't, me and my older brother, we had the same disease, that we wouldn't live past a certain age. So I would get a response from her if I did things. And that trickled over to money. If I buy something, or I do something, or I spend something for someone, and it might be exactly something that they want or need, then I get a reaction from them. And it's kind of like chasing the dragon. I mean, I've never used drugs, so what I've been told is the first time that you ever get high or whatever, you spend the rest of your experiences in getting high, trying to achieve that first high. So I think for me, with the money and spending it till I have no more, is to get a reaction from people, whether they appreciate me or they remember me or they come back to me or something. And that's what my current relationship with money is. I'm good with money, I am, but there's another part of it that's just not good, not a good relationship with it. And so now I'm at a crossroads with this person that I said that I would help, and I'm wondering, how should I proceed? I'm at a point right now where the help that I offer them, I could take it back, but that would make me feel really crummy, really, really crummy. Or I can delay their help till a time that's better for me, which I think is what I might do. Because I don't like going back on my word. If I say I'm going to do something, hell or high water, I generally do it. I don't like going back on my word. So I think the option might be to postpone it, my help to them, until it's better for me. And now with this new information I have about myself and how I deal with money, looking back over all the things that I've done, whenever I've had a sum of money and it's gone relatively quickly, I see that I've done it for attention or for someone to get a reaction out of someone, and it always puts me in a really bad situation. And I'm sick over that. I'm sick over it. I am. It's like, even when I buy things for myself, if I buy enough of it, part of it is to make myself happy, but the other part is like the people at the store remembering me, and maybe they'll give me an extra trinket or something for free, or something, and I'll have that type of relationship where when they see me, they'll know that I'm here to spend money, and they'll treat me good because I'm spending money at their store. But then it's like, if I leave and I don't have any money to pay like my cell phone or something, is bad for me. But I feel like I can't take the item back because that'll show that I don't have any money. But I don't. I feel sick over it. I really do. It's like realizing what I do and why I do it. It makes me feel very bad. Really, really bad. So, I'm going to do some more reading, and I'll probably come up with another video for day 31, which is today. And this was just a recap for day 28 and 29, and some new revelations that I came up with about myself. So, alright, see you guys later.
All the way I took the crash course in that, but have I learned all